Hey, my name is MINIMAX, formerly known as Soko, and this is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare on the Alienware 14. I'm going to show you two pieces of gameplay. The first gameplay is going to be my manual settings, and then the second gameplay is going to be the recommended settings. I have played a half a game on the recommended settings, and I am getting 60 FPS plus, up to around kind of 75 or 80. Doesn't look as great, but does feel really fluid, and it doesn't look too bad. But first of all, let's do some manual settings. So I'm going to VSync this because I don't like screen tearing. FOV I would normally turn up higher as I get motion sickness, but I'm going to keep this down at the normal setting because that's what most people would do. So 1920 by 1080. This is actually the recommended resolution as well, which is really unusual. Normally the recommended is notching it down a couple of levels because it's a mobile GPU, but they're saying 1080, so that's great. So manual. We'll put it at normal, 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 shadows on, and we'll have anti-aliasing off. There's a few other settings, but I don't think they really affect too much. So let's escape this, apply. So I'm going to choose Team Deathmatch. Actually I won't, because that would be a clusterfuck. Leave that lobby. We'll do a, what's the one, Domination, which is one of my favourite games to play on FPSs, because people don't really know how to play them properly. They play them as if they're playing Team Deathmatch, where actually the most points you get is from taking objectives. So just go and wait for some people to come in. I should let you know that I'm not sure if this has changed very recently, but there's no dedicated servers. So a couple of games that I found had insane lag. Really crazy idea why they wouldn't have dedicated servers. It is 2014, well actually nearly 2015, and I think that's that standard should be in FPSs. So we've got a group, it seems to be a small team. I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 4 on the Xbox One, so I'm used to massive, large conquest battles, so to go back to Call of Duty is quite unusual for me in regards to small battles and small squads. FPS is in the top left hand corner as always. I'm recording with Shadowplay with Fraps as the FPS counter. Right, I'm in the game. I'm going to choose my custom one. So this is basically all I would say normal. Looks a lot better than recommended settings, a lot more sharper, which you'll notice when you see the other gameplay. The one great thing about Call of Duty compared to Battlefield 4, oh, some slight lag there. That's not GPU lag, that is server lag, which I've explained before. The one great thing about Call of Duty is the fact that it's actually a small battleground. You have got some things in the distance, but as you can see they're really blurry because they're not really part of the game. So the FPS you get on Call of Duty games is normally, apart from Call of Duty Ghosts, which is pretty awful optimization for the PC in my opinion, you get a lot better FPS in this game, in Call of Duty compared to Battlefield. So anyway, completely ignore what I said about I was going for objectives. Unfortunately, it's I'm just coming to this quite late, so there's a lot of people who've unlocked all the packs and know the maps. I haven't got a clue about the maps, so let's take this a bit more safer. FPS is really, really good at normal. In fact, oh, get away! awful of me. So in fact, I'm not even going to show you. The recommended settings because this is perfect. So I'm actually going to do gameplay of what the on high instead. So let's see how well this game runs at high. So I've put text resolution, normal map resolution, and specular map resolution on high. I'll put this on high too, and everything else on the same settings as we had before. So it's going to quickly save this. Okay, let's find a game, and for continuity we'll play the same game type of domination. So it's going to find some people. Queues are really good, but as I said, I didn't say actually, this weekend it's actually free to play, so please check out Steam. It's a 40 gig download, but if you've got good internet, it shouldn't take long, a couple of hours maybe. That's pretty cool. So you can click on the player and it shows you what they look like. Oof. That's one ugly dude. Okay, it's a different map, but it should be okay to compare. Frame rates again look quite high. So 45, 60, that's really good. Really good. They've obviously learnt from their mistakes from the previous game. Just going to try and lower the FPS. Not lowering at all, steady 60. Right, let's get out of here and start putting the anti-aliasing up and seeing how well that handles. I'm really impressed, really impressed. Okay, I can't go over there. So let's get out of here and let's see what happens when we bump up the graphics a bit more. Okay, options. Let's put anti-aliasing on. Let's put it on FXAA and put super sampling at 4. Screw it, let's put text resolution on extra. Let's see how well this game runs. Okay, so this is basically too much for the Alienware 14 with the texture quality on extra and the anti-aliasing on. As you can see, the FPS is well below 13, completely unplayable. So let's get out of here and lower the graphics slightly. Oh, I can't even click the button, the FPS is that bad. So leave game. Yes, I've been killed, I know. Okay, back to options, advanced video. So let's turn text resolution down to high, but leave the leave the anti-aliasing on, maybe knock it down to 2. So apply this. And I recommend that you do this for every game you get to get the best basically optimization for your laptop, because you may not have an Alienware 14, you may have a similar laptop with similar specs. But the recommended settings are always a lot lower than what you can get out of it because they want you to have high FPS. Right, waiting for loadout. Okay, I'm in the game. Just over 30 FPS here. Getting some lag, but I think that's server lag, not GPU lag. Let's jump over here. But as you can see, it's the what seems to be the anti-aliasing that punishes the 765m. I'm getting around 30, less than 30. Well, it's actually very all over the place, really. So there we go. So the previous settings on high with anti-aliasing off is what seems to be the optimized. Oh! I actually managed to hit someone. I didn't even mean to. That seems to be the best setting to have it on. So I hope you found this video helpful. By all means, check it out on Steam this free weekend, and take care.